Nick Cannon Radio is going up. It's time for Up Close and Personal Conversations. Yes, close conversations with people that we admire, people that are doing big things and becoming fixtures in the game. And this queen is all of the above and so much more. Repping New York, right?
New York City, baby.
London B in the building. Such a pleasure. How you doing?
Yes, sir, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. So, obviously, I mean, I was first introduced to you from the Rhythm and Flow show and watching your journey on there. But then at the same time, it feels like you've been kind of doing your thing for a minute culturally, like just from the fashion to just being somebody out there that kind of embodies a star quality. But to be able to display your skills and stuff on such a large platform things had to turn up for you quite a bit.
Nah, they had to.
Yeah.
They had to.
Nah, that's what's up. So, and the music, like currently you doing the run right now, promoting your project and all that. How's that been going?
That's been going great. Project has been going great. Streams have been going great. It's really, really excited. They're gravitating to Reset, and we're in the process of dropping a whole new one.
All right.
So literally just like a whole new year. We're coming with a whole new sound, a whole new vibe. I'm really excited.
So, I mean, obviously going through something like, what we saw on the Netflix show and that being, a whole new wave to kind of get yourself out there. But do you see that as possibly like maybe people thinking like, oh, she had the cheat code on that, or maybe they don't want to give you the respect as an artist who's been on the grind because they got such a boost from something like Rhythm and Flow? Or do you feel like you in the same boat as you were even before the show?
It's definitely, I think everybody has been receptive to even being on the show, because I think it's all about how you present yourself.
Yeah.
And when it looks easy, you're going to know when somebody took a shortcut. It won't even take a show for you to realize they took a shortcut.
Yeah.
But for a show like that, we can't monetize what the value was of that either, because you literally grew in that environment too.
Yeah.
So it's really like no different from somebody taking the same steps behind the scenes versus somebody taking the same steps in front of the scenes.
Yeah.
That's about it. So they just happen to see my process.
Yeah.
And I just didn't see theirs, but it's really no different. You're getting criticized the same. You're still trying to be better than you was last time, and you got to keep the same energy. So it's really the same process for real. It just was I had to do mine in a month versus having the process spread out for me. So I think if I had to choose, I would have preferred to have it spread out and be able to go through it gracefully. But if not, then throw me in the jungle.
Yeah. Now you said we got to see your journey through that process, but are there any misconceptions or some things where people are like, oh, they really don't know how it is, or I wish I could explain this about my journey that I didn't get an opportunity to do on the show, or like, hey, this is who I really am and this was for TV? Like, is there any messaging out there like that you want to kind of put out to be like, look, this is who London B is?
What's crazy is this is me. Like I can't even separate it, because I just feel like, I think a lot of times people do create an alter ego, but then I feel like it comes with a lot of that too. Like expectations can easily create an alter ego, because now the expectation is London B is different from London, or it's different from Tiana. But truth be told, London B is London B.
Right.
Like there's no expectations on what I do, what I decide I want to do. The only expectation was, who is she outside of the show?
Right.
And then when you come around me and you get the same vibe, it's just like, no, that's just who she is. Like, I didn't really have nothing to put up, because at that time I was straight out the jungle. So I was still moving like I was in the jungle for real. So it wasn't any misconception really about me. I think people got a great idea about me. Mothers come up to me crying. People walk up to me and they're like still emotionally attached. So people aren't gonna have that reaction if they don't genuinely feel like what you did was genuine.
So what's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is just to make this platform 10 times bigger. Like, I really still have things I want to do, such as fashion. It's certain creative avenues that I feel like the show was able to open doors for me, and I'm really excited about it. So we want to put out more music. We want to do more features. We want to go big. But most importantly, fashion. I really want to step into fashion.
Really?
I do. I love fashion.
So 2020, that it's on the horizon. If you could lay it all the way out, like, yo, this is what this year is going to look like.
This year is going to look like, how do I say it without putting it in my words? Because this year is really going to be super exciting. It's going to be new music. It's going to be new rollouts, new campaigns, new partnerships. A lot of it will be entangled in fashion. A lot of it will be makeup. A lot of it will be tattoos. Because I got a lot of tattoos. So that rollout is I think later on down the line, they get to start to break down the layers of London B. And that's going to it's going to bring more of a personal audience, because that's what I'm really gunning for, is a personal audience created by all the layers that we roll out this year. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Not mad at that. Well, as you see, I keep my bulletproof vest on because stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. But that's also why we do the firing squad here. I'm gonna hit you with some questions straight from the hip. We shooting shots, and you just gotta answer them and see how quick you can get.
Let's do it.
All right, first top.
Hold on, Nick. Wait, I need some water. I need some milk.
Yeah.
I need some milk. Go ahead, hit me.
Psychological question. Loved or feared? Which one would you rather be?
Love.
Really?
Yep.
You answered that quick. That was easy.
Immediately.
Your greatest fear?
Disappointment.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Lighten it up. Favorite movie of all time?
Love and Basketball.
That's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie.
Okay.
Yo, am I saying the title right? It's Love and Basketball,
right?
Yeah. Yep. Favorite movie of all time.
Best piece of advice you've ever received?
Don't let your emotions overwhelm your intelligence.
That's good. Worst piece of advice?
Don't wear these shoes.
Favorite cuss word?
Fuck! I'm always forgetting something. Yo, literally, that's my son.
You're on an island. You only could take 3 things with you. You're stranded. What you taking?
Man. My edges.
Can't forget your edges.
Okay, can't forget my edges. Probably some water and a blanket, because I don't like being cold. But I figured out between my edges, water, and blanket.
That's funny. Most meaningful tattoo?
Tiger. Got a tiger on my arm.
Really? Why does that mean?
Spirit animal.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Your spirit animal is a tiger.
Tiger, yes it is.
All right, worst job you ever had?
Man, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Why? Why? That's like a good job.
No, literally it was a good job, but it's just man, I just didn't want it. I ran away from it. I'm I don't want to work here.
Yeah.
It wasn't it for me.
Childhood celebrity crush.
Childhood celebrity crush. Man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to it, but that's how I ain't gonna front, she was cute. Not that she ain't cute now. Yo, damn, that sound messed up. But yo, what's her name? Lisa Ray. Man, I had the biggest celebrity crush on Lisa Ray. What?
Yeah, so did I.
Lisa Ray.
Wearing the white. Yeah,
okay.
She was going up.
She was going up. I enjoyed it.
All right. Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Chocolate. Is that I really ain't supposed to be eating that stuff, but I just can't run away from it. So I don't know.
Most prized possession.
My daughter.
Oh, that's beautiful right there. One album that you could listen to for the rest of your life. Only one album.
One album I can listen to for the rest of my life. Whose album was good? Yo, one of my. I go with Tory Lanez. His new album was really great.
For the rest of your life, I mean, shout out to
I ain't
Tory,
gonna
but you ain't gonna pick.
I be in
Stevie
love.
Wonder, you ain't gonna pick.
I said, well, who album I know, and I was thinking more so recent. So I'm who album did I hear last?
One out. You can only play this album
forever. But I'm not
I mean, Tory's new album is fire.
Creatively, or I would go with Chris. It's all gonna be love songs, Nick. That's about it. It's gonna all be love songs. You put me on an island with love, I feel all right.
Yeah, that's a good. Hey, I'm not mad at you.
You know, I gotta figure this out. I gotta be loved if I'm on an island with being lonely. I gotta figure it out.
Hilarious. All right, favorite cereal of all time?
Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
Fruity Pebbles. I love me Fruity Pebbles. Love Fruity Pebbles.
That's hilarious.
You don't like Fruity Pebbles?
I mean, I was more of a Cocoa Pebbles myself.
Cocoa, you like that chocolate?
Yeah, because I don't really like milk like that. But if you turned it into chocolate milk,
then that's when you'll drink it. That makes sense.
Then I can get down with it.
That makes sense.
Now, as we see, you're creating legacy. You're doing big things. We always end the firing squad off with this. There's one word when it's all said and done that describes London B. What is that word?
Unstoppable. I would say that biggest day. Unstoppable. You can't make this shit up. This shit is gonna be crazy.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an up close and personal conversation with the unstoppable London B.
Period. That's it.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much, Nick.